Oh, yeah. Alright, well, hold on. Let me make sure.
Did you make sure of what?
Let's make sure this thing has got some fucking sound.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know why the sound didn't work.
Maybe you never turned up.
Or I didn't have it plugged in all the way.
Something. That's unusual, but it happens.
Very unusual. Alright, going down, finding it. Alright, here we go. Expand. Yeah, I don't know why the sound. This is cool. Well, oh shit, I forgot about you. The hole is so how I open it. Oh. You didn't know?
I do now.
Yes, you do.
Hey, kitty. Hey,
kitty.
What are these fucking bags?
What? You like that?
No, I love it.
I know you do. Nice hat. See how that works?
Give me $40 for it.
Yeah,
Well,
you're on the show, buddy.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You're wearing red like like you should.
Who's this?
Who's what?
So far. What?
It's me and Rudy.
Hey, Rudy.
Hey, dude, how you doing?
Not bad.
Oh, hold on. Oh, he calling you a creeper.
I'm not.
Sean Atkins.
Oh, I might be.
A creeper?
Yeah, he's a creeper. Sean Atkins says yo. And
Yo.
Dawn says hello, everyone.
Hello, Don.
I'm out of here.
Don't be mean about it. Creeper. Stop staring at my window.
Well, what do you mean?
Stop staring at my window, you creeper.
That's not what creeping is.
Yes, it is. He goes, that's not what creeping is.
I've
The-
done hundreds of women. That's not creepy.
Did you ask him?
Why would I do that? No, it's a courtesy.
It's a courtesy not to ask, he says. Good Lord.
Man, oh man. Life in the big city.
Yeah, so we did a show yesterday. Yeah.
We did a mind show yesterday.
Yeah, you have to read our lips.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm never looking at the camera, so it's gonna be
So
really
it's gonna be real hard to read those lips.
Yeah. Our dumbass.
Hour? Did you say hour?
Did you help?
No.
You were talking.
Yeah, but you control the machine.
I know.
You're the ghost in the machine.
Ghost in the machine. I'll show you ghost in the
And if you don't get it right, ain't nobody will get it right. Because you know I don't know what the fuck to do.
It's true.
You know that.
You don't.
If it was left up to me, it wouldn't be no show.
It's true. There wouldn't. He's a pot perv. Sheldon is now the pot perv of the show.
Man.
So I should just every so often have Sheldon show up at the window.
Yeah.
And just stand there for a minute and give us a little show. That's funny. Oh, man. So I met some new people today. Very interesting. Dude's 50 and he looks amazing. Like, he's in amazing shape. Like, bodybuilder.
The guy you was telling me about earlier?
Yeah, bodybuilder. His wife, gorgeous too. You know, in great shape. And it's just like, I'm standing there going, because I'm in like a t-shirt. Like, they're all like in clothes. Like, it felt like I was in Sweden. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they belong in Sweden.
Yeah.
Matching clothes, perfect, good, healthy.
Living the life.
Ozzy says good morning or good afternoon, Steve and Rudy.
Good afternoon, Ozzy.
Yeah, I mean, the house is fucking humongous. One of the biggest houses I've been in a long time. I used to go in houses. Like, I've been in a couple of houses that big for ER.
Yeah.
Not many. That area there is like one of those areas where if if you live in there, you either doing something right or
You're doing something. Yeah.
fucking someone over.
One or the other, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah. Anyways, dude, have you been listening to them talk about the stimulus package bullshit?
I listened to something this morning about it. They don't know.
No, they don't want to do anything.
Yeah, but you know what? Trump wants to do something. He wants to buy some votes. Believe me, they're going to do something. He wants to buy some votes.
I think he doesn't know how to buy votes.
No.
The people
In his mind, he figures, well, if I give them some money and sign my name to the
because his
bottom.
ratings did go up the last time that stimulus check came out.
Yeah, because and that's what he's banking on. That's what the fuck
That's a bad idea.
Well, how many good ideas does he have?
Oh, no, none.
Well, they might be good for somebody, but they're not good for me. I'll put it that way.
Not good for anybody but himself.
And his rich friends. He looks out for his rich friends.
No.
First thing he did was look out for his rich friends with that tax thing.
Yeah, those his rich friends looking out for him. He made just as much money as they did off that shit.
Maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
But I could use a stimulus check right now.
I feel like the people that don't like estate taxes, you know, the taxes that happen after you die, are the rich douchebags that have never done shit in their life and feel like the only way they can make it.
Well, motherfucker,
Zero.
if a motherfucker's adult and he's never done anything in his life, he's not going to do anything. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, he's just going to live his life like a millionaire, like a rich person, and die and go wherever he's going to go.
So
You
they
know,
don't have anything.
it's a lot of motherfuckers that got money. They don't want to do nothing.
I mean, I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, you do. That's not true in your case.
Yeah, it's true. But my whole goal of this whole situation was so I didn't have to fucking work.
Well, I mean, you're doing work you like.
Well, I know.
Right,
I'm not
so-
mad about the work I'm doing.
Right, I know.
I'm just saying
So-
my whole goal.
So to a certain degree, that's a blessing.
Yeah, no, I know. It is the blessing. It is something that it's a freedom that a lot of people don't have.
That's true.
And it's one of those things where I have to
See, you're still young, so you got a lot of living to still do.
you know,
Who knows what you'll be doing 10 years from now? You haven't got a clue.
I don't, but my aim is to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's been almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years soon.
Yeah.
And my goal is to make it another 10. Imagine how good I'll be at 20 years.
Should be great.
Should be. Unless my brain shuts off. You think that's good?
I think what's good. I'm not crazy about the taste. It has a little bit of a. Well, you know, this is just picked, right? This is just. So this hasn't been cured. So it still has a little green taste.
Okay.
But other than that, it's all right. It's all right other than that.
Alright.
Why? What do you find wrong with it?
I find wrong with all weed. I don't even like blueberry. I've got a fucking problem, dude. I'm walking around the house going, dude, I wish I had some good deadhead.
You're not the only one with that problem.
I wish I had some good deadhead.
You spoiled me.
I wish I had some good deadhead.
Say,
That's all I
deadhead or
think.
18.
Yeah, that's all I think. I'm like, I wish I had deadhead or 18 right now. I wish I had, and I know where they're hanging, and I know how good those ones are going to be, so it's even more frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any.
Because when the
fear.
deadhead is right, it is right.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no denying it. You know, and then when I have it, I'm happy. Then when it's gone, I'm like looking for more.
I know.
I want some more of that.
I know, and that's frustrating because
It is frustrating.
See, the thing is I like the sorbet fours too, but the problem with it is there's so much, like, I can't figure out. Oh, I mean, I can. I think I figured it out, but that stress shit coming through right now is so frustrating because if you put a butt of that into any joint and you ruin it. Without that, it's fucking great. I don't like the blood oranges. They don't get me high. Someone said, that blood orange got me, it just knocked me the fuck out. I'm like, how?
Different,
And then
different strokes.
blueberries just,
Blueberry, don't get me wrong.
I don't like
But
it.
right now, it's kind of blah to me. I mean, I'll smoke it. I don't have nothing else to smoke.
It's just,
And I'm not going to complain about it. But
I do.
But it doesn't reach that plateau
Yeah,
that I'm looking for.
It doesn't have any sting.
Right. But again, if you smoke it, it doesn't taste bad.
No, and to some people it tastes amazing.
And if you smoke it and wait a little bit, you do get a buzz. It does get you high.
The frustrating thing is I know other people get high off it, and I know other people actually enjoy the flavor.
Yeah.
People who when I get blueberry, they go,
Yeah.
like, I got a text from Chet today. That blueberry, fire. He goes, it's the first time in a long time I've been at work for this long high.
Yeah. I've got a friend named Angel. She loves that blueberry.
Just some people like it. It's one of those things where it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
It works
better than the dispensary weed.
But it falls short of our expectations. Because we've been
the deadhead lately has been falling short too. God, so much stress shit down in the basement. Such big buds, but I can see which ones I go, oh God.
Yeah, you can tell where
They're
they're
pepper.
going.
If it's stressed, it tastes like straight carefully. There's no mercy in it. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Good dodge, buddy. Good dodge. Way to miss that thing.
That's why they call me a cat, dude.
Yeah.
I can do that. They showed a thing I was looking at. I don't know what I was looking at. But this guy took about 10 pop bottles, glass bottles. No, they weren't glass. They were plastic. He took about 10 of them and put them in a hallway. And
See you, Don.
And you let the cat, you call the cat. Cat went through all those bottles, didn't knock anything over. It came to him. He called the dog. He knocked everything.
Yeah, there's a difference. Like, so I found out we might have found out what's wrong with MJ. It's something to do with
The eye?
No, it's like actually the muscle.
Gosh, look at your garden out here.
I know, I got a good garden.
It's freaking incredible.
She's got some disease in the muscle on the side of her face, they think.
Oh.
That's why she's doing the thing she does, and basically they think the reason why she's like real, because she's just basically in pain all the time.
Oh.
Like something's going on in here.
Yeah, poor baby.
I gotta get it checked out.
Yeah. You don't want to pay.
They're gonna send some stuff across.
Do you want me to come in, or are we still doing outside?
It's still outside. I'm sorry. Chelsea just got tested the other day.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Is she okay?
Negative.
Good.
But she had like one day or a couple. She was down for like 3 days, but it was where she was real fevers and shakes and
Damn.
yeah, like hot and cold and headache and sweats and just
That's why she wouldn't get. That's why she wouldn't.
They went and
did
made her doctor's like, you got to go get tested. So
Yeah.
She had it. So she went and got tested at a clinic, $100 to do the 15-minute test. And
Well, you want to know as soon as possible.
the 15-minute test isn't covered by insurance, but there are 2 insurance tests, but they take 4 to 7 days. So I don't want to.
Nobody wants to wait that long.
I can't. What am I going to tell Rudy not to come back for 7 days until I find out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
You
I
would
had.
think they would just cover that shit though, like no matter what. You would think for just the benefit of everyone.
People are fucking banking off of this crisis.
Yeah.
They are doing everything they can to make as much money because they feel like they have this like, what is in your head? What do you think is going to happen if society collapses? You think you're gonna walk up to people for food and be like, here's my shitty paper you can't even wipe your ass with.
Yeah.
It's not even big enough to wipe your ass, but yeah, give me some food for it.
Yeah.
And be like, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. Shoot you in the face. Have a nice day. Take your stupid fucking paper and go fuck yourself. Oh, by the way, you don't even have that paper because it's all digital in the fucking cloud. And then the cloud disappears. What do you now? Nothing.
Dude, I'm just waiting to see what happens. You know, I mean, right now everyone's been pretty good because
Who
everyone's
is that?
getting that extra 600. But that
It's my friend
ends-
Abby. Yeah, when that 600 ends, shit's gonna get crazy.
Oh, dude, that ends like at the end of the month.
Oh, I know. I get 2 more weeks.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yep, 2 more weeks of it. I think you get, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's 2 more weeks for the unemployment, and then it's gone.
Unless they go to, I know that there are a couple things going on in Congress right now about extensions. And,
Yeah, there are talks, but the problem is the Republicans don't want any added bonuses. They don't want any added to that shit. They have this like mindset of
They don't give a shit.
no, they don't give a shit, and they have a mindset that people aren't going to work because of this. It's like no,
That's bullshit.
it's because they don't want to fucking die.
yeah. Do you know? I just found out one of my teachers just messaged me and she goes, "Dude, did you leave?" And I go, "Fuck yeah, I did." I like. She goes, "Where are you teaching?" I go, "I'm not. I left teaching." She goes, "Oh my God, 5 teachers in our building left.
Yeah,
Like,
they're not-
just fucking quit teaching."
yeah, you're gonna ruin it. Like, it's not people don't. It's not the death that scares me. It's the life after COVID that scares me. I don't want to be a 50-year-old man that can't fucking breathe.
Yeah, or got heart conditions or
Yeah.
lung conditions.
Yeah, like
It's all kinds of
I
shit.
can't exercise no more because I fucking
It's all
have
kinds
this
of
shit. You know.
Do you know I got what was it, H1N1 or this, what was that one?
Swine flu.
Yeah, I got that because so my dumbass ex gave my kids the fucking live, what was it? It was the immunization, but it was a live one that was went into your nose, right? It wasn't a shot. But what happens is that you expel the live virus for like 24 hours. I've never been so sick. That's when I started to have to use an inhaler. I mean, I always had asthma, but I never had to use an inhaler until I got that. And
Yeah.
I've never really been the same, I'll tell you.
What people, alright, so there's to give people the source that I got it from, and I know some people are going to hear it and they're going to be like, oh, I'm out. If that's the case, I'm sorry. It's the only source out there that actually, like, there's one of the few sources left that actually has some skin in the game. If they go out, if the New York Times publishes something that's completely false and completely wrong, they can be sued and lose everything. They have actual repercussions for printing shit that's not true.
That's not accurate.
Yeah. To the best of their knowledge.
Right.
Again,
Right.
shit changes in this pandemic. That's the problem. Viruses, like, our understanding of the flu 100 years ago was, he's dead.
Yeah.
There's something that's killing him. It makes you this, and we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because 100 years ago, they didn't even know what the fucking
They didn't know shit.
virus was.
They didn't know shit.
No, it was invisible.
They didn't know
Yeah.
shit.
It's just an invisible killer. One day, you fucking get up in the morning, you go to work, not even go to work. You go to the store, grab some shit, you come home, by the end of the day, you were dead.
Dude, I listened to...
And I know that can happen if you're on the way home with a car wreck. I mean, I get that, but this is different. How many people did I kill?
I listened to...
You know what I'm saying? Accidentally, not knowing that I was just walking into a room where there was people who were going to die from it.
the shit we're going through now.
No, I'm talking about the flu back then.
No, I know, but I'm saying the stuff we're going through now, and even the flu back then, is nothing compared... I listened to 3 hours of these scientists talking about the bubonic plague.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
About
Oh.
what?
The bubonic plague.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It killed...
That was 50% of the planet.
Yeah, in some places 50%. In Europe, a third of all the people died.
Yeah.
Wasn't that an intestinal one, too, where it was just like...
You got it.
diarrhea?
Yeah, you've diarrheaed yourself to death. Because, for one, how many people just died of diarrhea back then?
A lot.
A lot.
Well,
yeah.
see, the thing that made it bad back then, they didn't have refrigeration. So when people died, they just piled them up. And the rats would come at night and eat on them, and then, spread it even more.
Yeah.
Spread the
With their
rats
fleas.
spread- Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the flea. They talked about the type of flea, the flea that carried that too. They talked about that too.
Yeah, no, it was like one specific flea.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
big flea.
Because that's why mosquitoes like carry malaria, but they don't carry AIDS. Because malaria actually, what happens is a mosquito bites a patient that has malaria and takes it in,
Mhm.
it then ingests and multiplies and grows in the actual mosquito. It needs a mosquito
As a host.
as a host to then transfer over to the next thing, which is usually an animal of whatever, like a warm-blooded animal. Where AIDS, on the other hand, isn't like that. AIDS is an actual virus that it doesn't affect the mosquito in any way, so it dies in the mosquito.
Yeah.
Because viruses can only have so much time in
Before they, yeah.
yeah, and mosquitoes don't. Well, I guess they do spit a little blood in, that little bit of blood when they stick it in there.
They must.
Yeah, because that's how you get sick.
They must.
Yeah.
Well, that's a horrible thing. to
But
be
what they found out, this guy was talking about on because the New York Times does a daily podcast, which is a great podcast if you're looking for like a 30-minute on the way to work news podcast. And it's not news in the sense of this is the daily news. It's here's a story and here's a bunch of people, like here's a half hour of people talking about it. What we found out. Yeah, and one of the things they've had is through this pandemic, they've had this one guy come on who works for the New York Times, and that's what he's been doing his whole career is working on
things like that.
like infectious diseases and shit like that. And that he actually has, I think he has a degree in the whole thing. Bye chair. Good thing you weren't in it.
Seriously,
Yeah, he wasn't in it. So they said they're fairly certain that it's not a respiratory disease. They're fairly certain that this virus is actually a circulatory disease, and it attacks the very ends of the circular system where the vessel, like,
Oxygen intake.
yeah, at the point of oxygen intake, at the point of oxygen intake and distribution into the others, like into your fucking
I
liver.
was just reading about oxygen intake not that long ago, about the effects of different wavelengths on O2 intake in the body. It was really interesting.
Yeah. So, well, that's why the lungs get hit so bad, because there's so many there, but they're finding in people's livers. Like, if you had it, you might not have felt many symptoms, but the symptom could have been your arthritis inflamed up.
Yeah.
And it found itself in there. So, if it mutates to a disease that actually attacks the heart, because it could, because, I mean, it's not a disease that sits in the lungs like we thought it was. It's a disease that spreads throughout the whole circular system and finds the most delicate parts of the circular system and then attacks that. So if it, yeah, but they attack all cells. They thought it was attacking the cells of the lungs. They thought it was coming into your lungs and
Breathing it.
yeah, and it starts attacking, like it's absorbed into your lungs, and then that's where it starts its process. But the reality is it's going into the circular system and finding the most delicate part. So if it changes and mutates, it could mutate in the same way the Spanish flu did. Because the Spanish flu was killing people on a flu level, and then it all of a sudden just mutated and it killed people on a fucking different level. So
well, this one is mutating too.
yeah, and it's mutated twice. There's two. He said that there was two mutations right now. There's the mutation that we have is the Italy mutation, and then there's the original Wuhan mutation. The Wuhan mutation is more deadly, but it's less transmissible. The Italy
one just the opposite.
Just the opposite. It's more transmissible, but it's less deadly for healthy people. So that's why it spread so fast, because at some point it changed, and it became one of those things where if you're healthy, you don't know you have it, and you just can spread it without even coughing.
And not just that, the one mutation of it affects younger people more than the other.
Yeah, and they're finding it. That's why it might. Well, again, and it goes back to it all could change tomorrow because they're guessing.
Yep.
Like I talked because I took MJ in today because she's got some shit going on, and the lady said, "You're probably frustrated." And it's like, I'm not frustrated. I understand that this process of trying to figure out what's wrong with my dog is not easy.
What's going on with them?
I think she's got a disease they think that is affecting the muscles on the side of her face. Yeah, and it's something to do with that. It's just stressing and pulsating and painful.
How old is
9. So, they think it's that or she's, yeah.
Is she really 9?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks it now. She's starting to walk, like she's been real sluggish and slow and shaking a lot. And they think it's because she's in a lot.
CBDs and stuff?
No, they just gave me the pills to give her for what she needed. So.
I know a lot of people that have used CBDs for their dogs in stage, you know, in that kind of like age of their life.
Yeah.
And it is have profound effects.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna do this, and then the blood test is gonna find out if it's the actual disease that they think it is.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. But I won't know that for a week. But the stuff that they gave me is supposed to help her actually, like it's supposed to take away whatever swelling they think it is.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so she can eat again, and yeah, she'll be thirsty as fuck, I guess. But the point is I was like, in my head, like I'm just worried because I know I didn't tell this lady this, but I understand that they don't know what the fuck is going on. They're just guessing. It's not necessarily guessing. They have educated guess. It's an educated guess.
Yes, it is.
But always is with the human body, though.
But with the human body, and I can tell you what's happening. Now imagine how fucking hard it is for an animal that can't tell you what's happening.
True. They can't describe.
So it's like
That's why they say sometimes veterinarians are better doctors than doctors because they approach disease differently because their patient can't talk to them.
yeah.
So they have to, think out of the box a little bit on
Well,
stuff.
because at one place the first place I went to, I took her there because she's got one of her second eyelids. It stays open, and it was swollen. It was kind of swollen.
I
And
remember that.
yeah, so I took her in for that, and the lady that saw it was like, "Well, there's not really much pain." Like, I think again, it goes back to you just have to find, like you
gotta find
said,
the right doctor.
that knows. And then again, she could be wrong, and it could be something else.
You just have to find the right doctor.
Yeah.
Like it took me, it's taken me a long time to find good doctors.
Yeah.
A lot of trial and error.
Yeah, it's hard.
With me,
Well,
with my pets.
I think it's a lot harder for people like us to find doctors
Yeah.
because
because we don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, but if you got money, there's plenty. There's good doctors are in the fucking Birmingham.
Yeah.
You
I
just
love
gotta
my
go
doctor
there.
because she is.
The first visit is going to cost you about $500 though.
You need more than that,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just to give you a.
just to make sure you can afford it.
Oh, that's expensive.
No, I didn't mean vets. I mean doctors in general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because doctors are it's a money making game. They've turned healthcare into a profit making
Plus,
game.
but plus you can't you can get a second opinion, but you can't really second guess a doctor because you don't know what the fuck is going on to begin with.
That's true. Hold on, let me shut this off.
Especially with a vet, right?
Yeah, I'm good. We're at 10%.
All right, dude.